Tim climbed out of the cockpit and was walking around in no man's land between the first catch fence and the second. Chris shrugging the shoulders, going, how'd they get up here?
Yeah, what's going on?
How do we get out of here? Just incredible. Jamie will have to be good from here, boys.
Yeah, Jamie, he's well known. He likes to set his car up for the long run. He loves 30 laps green. His car's generally pretty tight early and gets better and better as the race goes on. But we'll see what goes on. He's got a youngster next to him. And he's got lots of guys here that want to take it off him. He's one of the lot of features this season. Pretty much every time he goes in. And he's on the podium. So let's just see what he's got. He's on pole. He's got Brodie Appleby next to him. We are set to go 30 laps. Sprint car style. Away we go. Number one.
Tim Morse was the only other driver that I saw win a national title out of a B main that I can recall off the cuff, and we just seen Dylan Beveridge do it. And I know that Hitman was in the midst, you know, Mark Robertson. There were some great dirt modified races, and I'm pretty sure Stuart Hearn's here tonight. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong later on, but good to see him still kicking around and giving his boy a great chance. As you said, Gary and Kurt in the 45 car. He'll get it. This kid's not frightened of it, Nathan, in the 45.
He's certainly not scared of it. Just hearing a report that Callum is leading the feature after winning a couple of heats there, and that's up in Sydney in the Super Sedans. It'd be cool if he could win the first Super Sedan feature at the new track.
Yeah.
Still got 27 laps remaining in this one. We'll stay the first sister, a very confident speedway racer in her own right. So they are a racing family, but no other way to describe that. 27 laps to go, as you say. And Brindle fires them away. Appleby on the turn. And he's going to get here in the bacon in the park. That's right up the track. Appleby's got each other. Look at all, we'll stop one round and pick the game. Oh, nice work. Let's go down in front. Brindle. 11s. Now, we were doing 11s in hot laps and time trials at the start of the night. Now, the track really, obviously, really hasn't gone away. The best so far was on lap number 4. It was an 11.841. At this time of night, that's tight. It certainly is.
Just chime in there too, Jason Redpath, in that comeback event, if you like, in that 11. He was the driver that was around in turn number 1 and 2. Fortunate that everyone was able to skip on by. He would have had eyes like dinner plates when he saw the rest of the field coming at him. I think Peno just pinned the ears back at the 48, went ripping around 3 wide down the dude. Really enjoyed that. But how Jamie Bricknell, just, he's elevated his game. I haven't seen him for a number of years, you boys do, but what he's showing me tonight is just impressive. He's so measured, and he gets to the traffic and he thinks about it, it's calculated. But having said that, I probably would expect a few years down the road he would be like that. But Brodie Appleby, isn't he impressive?
Certainly is very much a young gun on the rise.
Got to say, Gaz, since Jamie started driving for Tony Plasner in the barbershop hyperdrive racing machine, he just seems to have fitted into the team beautifully. He's happy, he's relaxed, he's comfortable and confident, and very, very fast.
You talk to teams and drivers and they will talk about chemistry, and that team certainly got plenty of chemistry.
They enjoyed the time. Tony dragged the car to Darwin last year for the extreme experience. You can do that, folks. You can have a drive on this car. We go back to racing with 3 laps to go. And immediately last night, Adrian Redpath following at the Brodie Appleby. And he might be a lot more experienced. Brodie Appleby carrying 33 for 33. Out of turn number 4. And in the second place, Johnny Howard. 3 laps in the line. drivers and street stocks and caddy six, the jump caravan, it's not going to throw it to the sprint car. Mind you, I'm sure there'll be some chat about it the bits after. Never going to move, Angry?
No, not going to happen.
The number 11 Metro Auto Spares machine of Jason Redfern. Great to see him back. It's been too long.
Boys, got to say, you aptly nicknamed him the one. Chris Johns is legit, isn't he? Ripped his way in a second there. You didn't see it, but he cleaned the wall about 3 laps back down the main straight into 3. Stepped right up above that cushion. He is frightened one a little bit. Now, this is what's interesting for mine. With 8 laps, might still get to the back markers, and if Jamie Bricknell snoozes, Johns will be there. He's a live wire. He's exciting to watch. He put a couple of big moves on. Firstly, Adrian Redpath, and then Brodie Appleby. He is legit. There are a couple of gasses in traffic, and he made them just work beautifully through the middle. It was tight, don't get me wrong, but he is just on point. Really enjoying it.
And he's an entertainer, mate, what he is.
Oh.
He will never die wondering. We will have 8 laps to run. Jamie Bricknell, Chris Johns. Johnsy's due. It's been a while since he's had a feature win, so he's due. Aid Redpath third, Brodie Appleby back and forth, then Mark House has made his way forward. Jason Dawkins, Penno. Get set to go, back, racing. Take it go. Green to the end. Jamie Bricknell bringing them round very slow. It's contagious, this slowly thing. Goes on the run into 3. Look at Johnsy. Over to go with him as a head up into 1. So far in this race, Jamie Bricknell's got a really good start. Going to get 9 first laps in the restart. He's right outside the 50. And back up. Problems with the 9 car. I'm going to blame Gav for that.
Yeah.
I'm dead set blaming Gav.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah,
Never mind, that's your fault.
That one's on you, mate.
Sorry, Johnsy. Heck.
That is dead set on you.
I don't doubt there might be some rear end damage potentially on that right rear corner. I'm just not sure. But it jumped over that cushion in turn number 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Jump in presto. How good is Bricknell? It's funny, isn't it? Once they dial in and get themselves in order in terms of life, get girlfriend, wife, kids, they just take the focus off being 100% all the time on racing, and then they just eat, and he's just doing a great job out the front.
Yeah, well, obviously being a little bit parochial, we're all hoping that he goes to Queensland and does very well along with our other Tasmanian drivers.
No reason he won't, mate.
Well, I mean, we've just listed them out. I mean, there's Josh Woodger, who's just been alive this season, that Coach Cross getting better by the show, Jamie. Adrian Redpath, who's a 5-time Tasmanian champion and extremely experienced, driving a very good car. So, Tassie boys have got a big chance. We go back to racing, 7 laps to run. Mark House has made his way up to 3rd. So, between the 10 and 40, to say what you're like, up 14% off. Now, doesn't race every show, but he's on the farm. Lots of you in the road. runner in Sprintcar comes home in 9th place. Ash Cleary is 10th. DNFs to Johnsy, Jack Cross and Scotty Bissett and Mattia Bissett. Good stuff there for the sprinters, Gad.
Oh yeah, I want to catch Johnsy too, just head off, mate. You're legit.